The storm, it's come. Dark storm, Talisker. Well, welcome to the Wee Dram. And this evening, one of our favorite line of expressions, the Talisker. This is the dark storm. So served at 1 liter and an impressive 45.8% alcohol by volume, which is always appreciated. And this one is matured in charred casks. So I think the impression that you're getting is this is going to be a dark, smoky, rich whiskey, and something maybe a step beyond what the Talisker Storm presented in terms of being an NAS. Nautical, merman, lion, and the pride that comes from having the only distillery on an island that creates an absolutely outstanding expression in terms of its general line. So, a beautiful, dark, silver, white, moonlit, exploding ocean, and a beautiful package, a beautiful presentation. Let's take a look at the bottle as it comes forth from the box. We have a little compass rose in the navy on the top of the bottle. Let's take a look at the crown. Have a chance to remove it. Nice and simple. Let's have a little go at the cork here. Resisting. Oh, perfect. An excellent cork. Well, here we go. Well, as we bring it to the nose, expecting to have a smokier, more intense nose. It does have a little of the sea salt and the seaweed and that hint of medicinal smell that goes along with the seaweed. As you nose it a little longer, there's a bit of the smoke and wood coming through, but nothing as intense as I would think. It does look quite dark. It looks coppery and sort of intense in terms of its color. It has some of the signature Talisker characteristics in terms of brine, medicinal salts, a little bit of pepper, and some wood and smoke to sort of finish things up. And something to look forward to, as Talisker always is. Salon Cheval. Cheers. It has really nice mouthfeel. It comes in like a lacquer, presents some strong peppery wood flavor on the opening. And then as you begin to drink it and taste it and drink it down, it ignites. Really enjoyable, really nice mouthfeel, really nice woods coming into the middle of the palate, a little bit of pepper at the front, a little bit of that oily viscosity that fills, and you know, this is something I just called a lacquer that kind of brings your mouth together when you're drinking the whiskey. A nice medium finish, nothing too complex. It doesn't go here and there, it just fills and finishes. I would say that this is a less smoky dram than the Storm, and a less oily, peppery dram than the 10, and maybe sitting with less intense characteristics than either of those two. Being called the darkest storm, one would assume that it would have even greater intensity in terms of smoke and charness, but that doesn't come through when you're drinking this whiskey. It's a sort of more balanced, I wouldn't say easy drinking, given that it's a Talisker whiskey, but certainly maybe less challenging and less complex than its other two. But I do believe it's in a similar price range to the Storm. I would give the nod to the Storm and say that it's a notch above this, but this is a very good whiskey. It's really enjoyable. It has many different flavors and moments, maybe lacks some of the absolute power and sort of stormy intensity that you would want. But no matter what, an excellent whiskey for a dark, stormy night. Talisker Storm. Cheers. Wee Dram. Dark, creepy. The storm's gone.